If I go back to about February of 2023, I joined a company called LiveGood, and I did it just to see what was going to happen. It was recommended by somebody who I know, like, and trusted in the industry, so I gave it a go. And if you look at any of my videos online or any of my videos on my channel, if you're watching this on my channel, welcome. I wasn't really that bothered, to be quite honest. LiveGood, network marketing, did that a while ago. In fact, I did that back in the late 80s, early 90s, and yeah, I wasn't really that interested. And if you look at all the stories that I talk about in relation to why I joined, you'll know why I joined. And that was like just over a year ago. And there were a lot of people talking about LiveGood saying, oh yeah, I'll give it 6 months. And all the people that were kind of hoping to predict what was going to happen so they could come back and say, I told you so. This is me. This is how good I am in business. And you know, when they first started, I think there was like 23,000 people in the business overall. Okay, and we were looking at the back office a little while ago, you know, saying that all these people have joined after you and that sort of thing. But 23,000 people, which tells you it's very much, or it was at the time, very much a startup. And LiveGood were saying, okay, in 12 months we're going to have like 1 million people. And you're like, well, that's pretty ambitious. I mean, it's pretty well ambitious when you consider a lot of network marketing companies at the time were closing down because of the economy, because a lot of network marketing companies promote luxury items, and you know, people would rather pay the gas bill than take their luxury items. You know, so a lot of network marketing companies are struggling. So this company comes along and says, you know, we're going to do 1 million members within 12 months, is pretty bold statement, to say the least. And they didn't succeed. Okay, it took them about 14 months to get 1 million members. And you know, when I first started it, let me tell you, it was probably one of the easiest businesses to build. In terms of the business model that just worked, in terms of the products that were just low cost. All right. And that's what swayed me when I first started with LiveGood, because it was low cost. And when someone says network marketing, you think hyperinflated products, you know, with a wonderful story about how they, you know, cure everything under the sun, or whatever the story is. There's always a story behind network marketing, let me tell you. And there wasn't with LiveGood. It was a case of, yeah, we've got good stuff. Our products are really good, and they're just above wholesale. It's like, what? Just above wholesale? What's that mean? Okay, how does that work in network marketing? And the business model itself was a membership model, okay, which has been criticised till people have been blue in the face, okay. But when you consider Costco and Netflix and all these other things, they fall into the category of membership model, and people understand it and accept it for what it is. And over the last 12, 15 months or so that I've been involved in LiveGood, I think more people have really understood it. And what's happened as well is that you have this initial momentum phase where you get all the people who basically join because they don't want to miss out. Okay, I don't really know what it is, not really understand it, but everyone's getting in, so I'm getting in. Why? I don't know. FOMO. Yeah, FOMO. Really? No, because I'm an entrepreneur. Okay, but it's FOMO, really. All right. And the thing is with network marketing, or business in general, or let's just say the online business, okay? Most people, when they join under those circumstances, they last probably on average, not probably, but the stats is 2.8 months. Okay, they will last 2.8 months before they realize that, okay, I've satisfied my curiosity, I've satisfied my fear of missing out, and now I realise I've got to do more work. Okay, I don't say this in a patronising way, not at all, but it's just a lot of people get involved in these businesses, and before you know it, they've gone. And you go, what happened? You were doing really well. You were doing videos, and you were gaining momentum, and you were getting people involved in the business. You were doing well. What happened? Okay, and some people realise it's not for them, which is fine. Some people realise they would rather be a retail customer than a business owner. That's absolutely fine. Not everyone's cut out to be a business owner. But over time, that initial momentum, it slows down, okay, then it speeds up again. Okay, so you have all these people that get involved because they fear missing out, they realise what it is, and then LiveGood then becomes part of a known business, okay, like Amway or any of the other well-known ones. Obviously, you know, Amway are doing what, 8 billion a year, okay. And there's something else I want to add as well. You know, Amway have been around for I don't know 70 years, maybe even longer. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, I'm sure I am. I'm sure people want to correct me as well. And people think LiveGood is saturated. Oh yeah, everyone's talking about LiveGood. LiveGood everywhere I go on social media, it's all about LiveGood. Okay, so it's saturated. So I'm not going to get involved. Okay, and when I actually started building the Amway business. When did I start? 87? 87, 88, no. 88. And one of the reservations was, oh yeah, everyone knows about Amway, it's going to saturate, and within a few years it'll be gone. Okay, that was 40 years ago. All right, and the thing is with LiveGood is that if you're looking for a kind of a business to start that is seriously low cost and can potentially, I always say potentially, because there's so many unknowns, and the biggest unknown in business is you never know who's going to be successful and who's going to surprise you by just dropping everything and going, this thing for me. Okay, because some people I see have got massive potential, and some people you think, okay, I'll give you some help, and then before you know it, they're moving on through the ranks fairly quickly. Okay, so you never know who's going to be successful with this. But if you go and have a look at my channel, okay, one of the things I'm doing right now is a case study. It's a really simple email marketing strategy, and the ethos behind what I'm teaching isn't so much about making the money. The ethos about what I'm teaching is about improving your skills, because when you improve your skills, you improve your results. When you improve your results, you make more money. Okay, and yet most people concentrate on the money side and wonder why they're not making money. Well, it's because the skills are not up to par. Okay, so the thing is with LiveGood, and why I promote LiveGood and why I will continue to promote LiveGood is, number one, the ethos of LiveGood. It falls inside of what I like. I like business where the distributors themselves, the actual business owners, can benefit. Okay, and one of the things about Ben Galinsky, the CEO of LiveGood, he said, you know, we will continue to give people a good deal. We will continue with low cost, high quality products, even if it means chipping into our profit margins even more, because that is what sets them apart from other companies. Okay, a lot of other companies, and also a lot of business models. When you look at certain business models across the internet, whether it's affiliate marketing or whatever it is, you'll see a lot of these business models, they benefit the company or the vendors. Okay, and when you dive into the numbers, particularly if you're able to dive into the numbers with network marketing, because it is quite complex. And it's complex sometimes with a reason, okay? And the reason is, if people actually knew what they were going to get paid by deciphering the compensation plans, then they probably wouldn't start in the first place, based on the effort you've got to put in. And also for some people, based on the cost of entry is quite expensive as well. This is why I like LiveGood, because it's low cost, you know. The cost for me has been $100. And that's all I've paid. It's crazy when you think about it. You know, $800. Sorry, $100. And you know, I've generated all just shy of, what is it now? 1, 2, 5 figures, just shy of 5 figures, and a monthly residual income. Okay, and yes, I've put the effort in. Yes, I've done videos. I do videos like this, but you know, where's the effort of doing a video like this? Okay, and the thing is with LiveGood as well, everything is done for you. So if you're a business owner, or if you're wanting to be a business owner and you want the help and the guidance and the systems that work, then LiveGood is great to get started with, because it's ultimately low cost. And that's what people are looking for, I think, is something where they can start that is low cost, that gives you a high potential return if you put the effort in. Okay, now one of the things I always say is I do video. Okay, and one of the best ways to connect and resonate with your audience, to get them to know, like, and trust who you are, is video. It's the quickest way in my book. And what I found with this is the people who've got reservations about doing video struggle. They always struggle, because being able to write emails or being able to connect with your audience using copy alone is a skill, and it takes a while to develop that skill. And one of the things I say is that if you want to be a good copywriter, then your videos need to be congruent with your writing. Okay, everything needs to be congruent, everything needs to be the same. So one of the tips I always give is do what I'm doing. Okay, now you don't have to put this out online. Obviously I do, because I'm talking about LiveGood and I'm talking about the benefits of it. But do a video of yourself talking and take away the pertinent points. Find out the commonality factors. Find out what you say on a regular basis. You know, what is the what's the word? What are your language patterns? And try and recreate those on an email. Okay. And what people will do is that they will read an email, but people always want to know who you are. Okay. And when they will, I guarantee it, as soon as you start doing business, people want to know who you are. Okay, in particular, your friends and family. Christ, what's John doing now? What's John doing now? Let's go see one of his videos. Okay, he's talking about that. That seems okay. All right. But let me tell you, the quickest way to build a business online is, number one, do something like LiveGood. Okay, because everything is done for you. And I say it's low cost. And also support that with video and connect with your audience on video. Now, here's the last takeaway I'll give you. If you want to build a business online, and again, I'm talking about LiveGood specifically, is that it takes a while for your audience to get to know, like, and trust who you are. Okay. On average, 30, 60, 90, 180 days. Okay. On average, about 3 months. Okay. So what will happen is that you'll put content out there. You'll do video. You'll maybe spend time and getting really little precious video, okay, and you'll edit it, and maybe you'll edit it too much, and you'll put it out there on the internet, and you'll get no likes, you get no shares, you get no comments, and you don't really get any views. And you think, what's the point? John told me to go and put videos online, and I'm not getting any results. It's all a scam. All right? Sound familiar? And what you've got to do is be consistent and also be tenacious enough to do it every single day regardless. And this is what I always say, my biggest takeaway is doing things for 12 months. Don't just do things for a week, 2 weeks. Okay. One of the things that I promoted when I first started doing LiveGood was the I can't think of the word now. I'll do another video. Brain's gone. But yeah, in terms of doing your marketing, don't expect results for 3, 6, 9 months. Okay, if you're consistent every single day, okay, because it takes that time for your audience to warm up, to know, like, and trust you, and they will. Okay, if you're consistent. Now, if you're somebody that maybe does a video every other day, and you get in a pattern of doing a video every other day, and your new audience will see what you're doing. Okay, if you stop that pattern and you don't put a video out for like 2 weeks, then they'll go, what's happened to this guy? Obviously, it was a bit of a fly-by-night, okay, and they lose confidence in you, even though they're probably watching your videos. Now, even though people are watching your videos or watching your content, doesn't mean they're going to reach out and go like, doesn't mean they're going to reach out and comment, doesn't mean they're going to get into business with you, okay? It's a process. And most people need to realize that it is a process. But here's the bigger takeaway. It can take your new audience around 3 months for them to reach out. Not all the time, but in the main. The average online business owner within this niche lasts just shy of 3 months. 2.8 months is the average. So here's what's happening. People are putting the effort in and they're quitting just before their audience is ready to do business. Just imagine that. Just imagine how many people have almost made it to the end. You know that meme, where the guy's chipping away at the wall, okay? And he says, keep going, and he's about this far away from the diamond, and the other guy goes, nah, it's too hard to quit, okay? And he was just about there, okay? That is where most people are and have been in their business. And I see it all the damn time, and it's so frustrating. I've been doing this for 16 years now, and I've done it in the past. I'll be the first to admit, and the reason I can tell you this is because I've been there with different business models, and just not giving it enough. So there's 2 ingredients you need: is consistency and tenacity. And also, when you're putting your videos together, or when you're putting your emails together, whatever marketing strategy that resonates with you, whatever you do, always look to constantly test and measure and improve the process along the way. Okay, and that's one of the big takeaways I give you with one of my case studies that I'm doing right now. And it's a case of, you've got to constantly improve. Okay, and this is why I promote LiveGood, because it gives people the facility to do everything they need to do, and also gives people the scope to improve in relation to becoming a better business owner, becoming a better communicator. Okay, but not at a great cost. And there's a lot of people out there that are out there buying courses. Okay, and this is another little bugbear of mine, just a little one. But they're out there buying courses. Okay, do you want to learn how to do this? Okay, buy a course. Why do I need to go and buy a course? I remember when I first started doing property developing, and I was, early 20s, whenever it was. And I went out there, I looked at the market, and I just went, okay, well, obviously the best way to start with property developing and make the most money is to go in with really low bids. Obviously. Okay, you need a bloody course for that. I didn't need a course to know how to get a mortgage. Okay, but you learn along the way. Okay, and there's a lot of people I know right now who are obsessed with looking at courses, obsessed with going through courses, thinking they're building a business because they're watching a bloody course. All right. So, and the other thing is as well is that when it comes to affiliate marketing, a lot of people have got this business model where they go, okay, you want to learn affiliate marketing? Okay, buy the course for $500, and that will tell you everything you need to know. So people buy the course, and the course says, okay, if you want to be good at affiliate marketing, buy the course. So they sell the course to somebody else, okay, and they make a bit of money. Okay, and then they sell the course to somebody else, and constantly you've got this constant ridiculous cycle of people buying courses and just making a tiny bit of commissions, when really there's enough money to be made out there with network marketing, with affiliate marketing, with the whole lot, if you know what you're doing. And if you really want to build a successful business online, it just starts with something as simple as LiveGood. And let me tell you, there's a lot of people out there making huge amounts of money with LiveGood, with a $9.99 membership. Okay, but it's all about you honing your skills. And where do you do that? Where it's low cost. Okay, do you go and buy a $1,000 course, or do you go and get a $9.99 membership with LiveGood and learn the process along the way and tap into all the training that's available, tap into everything that is there, So it's people have their own opinion about certain things, and too many people listen to too many opinions. And the thing is, with social media, everyone's got an opinion, everyone's got a right to an opinion. Okay, and so at the moment we're quite lucky that we've still got those. Okay, but when it comes to social media, there's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of people out there just talking absolute garbage. and you've got to be mindful of that as well, okay? And also mindful of the fact that people will talk badly about a product in order to promote their own, okay? And hopefully you'll be able to identify that it's fairly blatant, it's fairly obvious, okay? But it's something that you need to be mindful of as well. So if you're looking for something, okay, you're watching this on my YouTube channel. If you go to the bottom, you'll see a link, okay, and there'll be a video on there about how you can get started with me and the help and support that I give. And really, I'll just say this in closing: LiveGood is one of the easiest businesses to build, and if you've started a business and it hasn't worked, it's not the business, okay? In some cases, it's the business model, okay, because they pay really low commissions, and if you're getting sales in, then congratulations, okay? But if you haven't got sales in, it's not really working for you. It's not really worth going to the next business, to go to the next business, to go to the next business, hoping the next business is going to be the one that works. Because it's not, because it's you, okay? It's you that isn't making it work. And I only say that because it's the fairest and the most honest thing I can say. So it's about developing your skills, and it's about really understanding who you are, and more importantly, what could be holding you back in terms of limiting beliefs and that kind of thing. So it's a real common issue with a lot of people, which benefits the marketers. Okay, the marketers will say, the marketers they like to jump into those insecurities. Are you trying to get traffic by posting on social media? Yes. Well, that's why you're not successful. Let me show you this. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Oh yeah, another course to buy. And it just goes on and on and on. And at some point, you're going to go, okay, let's just stop. Let's just find out what we're doing. Okay, and let's just join something that either works, that is low cost, or let's sort out the real reason why we're not making any progress. Okay, so lots of things to look at when it comes to building an online business. But as I said, LiveGood right now, it started with momentum, and it's still got the same momentum going forward. It really has, because it's resonating with so many people, and as a result, it's taken a big market share from the network marketing industry, and it's changing the industry. And that's kind of what they said would happen, and that's what they set out to do. And that's what's happening. Anyway, for fear of talking for hours, as I sometimes can, just have a look at the link below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. There's lots of courses available, or lots of information available on here. And I'm actually putting a course together, which is going to be available at the end of this week. It's an affiliate marketing course. It's absolutely free. Okay, so yeah, don't say he's got a course for sale. He's just sort of about selling courses. It's a free course. Ordinarily, I could have sold this course, but I'm putting it out for free because I want more people to succeed. And I'm trying to get people out of the habit of buying courses when you don't need to buy courses. All you need to do is know how to do stuff online. Okay, and that's what I'm doing on this course. So if you subscribe to the channel just by hitting that link below, you'll get notification as soon as they come live. So half of it is done. I'm going to be uploading some of it today, so I'm kind of really excited about that. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed that, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.